wreath ornament, I am going to trace around 2 round elements. So I have a plastic cup, and then I have this. I'm going to go with the wider bottom, I guess. Try to center it as best I can. And what I want is a kind of wreath shape that I can cut out. Now, if you have a die cut, you could definitely cut out using your die cut. I'm just using packaging from food. I just need a scrap piece of cardboard. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and then I'll be right back. So I have cut out my cardboard, and you can see here that the shape isn't perfect by any means because it's going to get covered. All I need is that to be a structural base for me. I'm going to go ahead and cover it with green paint because I don't want any of the color to show through. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this and then come back and show you once it is dry. All right, so I have just slightly laid out my buttons here just to kind of get an idea of the placement. You can see now why I painted the cardboard green, because it's going to show through in a few spots. The side that I'm using facing up is actually the side that was printed on, and the back side is the smooth white side that is also painted green. Now I have this cute little tray over here from glass boards that I laid my buttons out in, and I went through and picked out kind of medium and small buttons, and then you can see the red ones are going to be the berry type shapes. So I'm going to move those off to the side. Now nothing is glued down here, nothing is permanent, and I have set off up here some smaller green buttons to be filler, and my AdTech hot glue gun is ready to go. So I'm going to just start lifting up buttons and gluing them in place. So once again, I have gone ahead and decided where everything is going to go, and nothing is glued down yet. You can see I've tied a bow using Gwen Studios gross grain ribbon here in green. You could also use red. And I am going to attach that to the top of my wreath with some hot glue. And then I have the little red berry shapes that I have staggered around the outer rim. And right here, I was kind of missing a little bit, so I decided that's where I wanted to cover up with a red button. So you can strategically kind of figure out where you want things to go and hide any little errors you might have in placement. And there we have it. All I have to do now is hang a little cord on the back and clean up any of the hot glue strings, and my Christmas ornament is now ready to hang. It would be great to add to the front of a package. You could put this in a frame. You could just put a string on the back and hang it on your Christmas tree. Lots of different options. If you wanted, you could even place it on the front of a card for a Christmas card. And you could even make it removable if you used a little removable kind of glue piece, so that the giver could then use it as a Christmas ornament. And as I just pick off my little hot glue web strings here, I'll show you that the back is painted green. If you wanted it to be two-dimensional, of course, you could now go around and add more buttons to the back, and then you would have a double-sided piece. On the back, I have put a cord down with some hot glue. I'm going to cut the ends to be a little bit shorter here. And then I am going to hide that knot underneath a little button to give it a little finishing touch. So that button is going to go right on top there. And now I'm going to push down hard on it so that it hides the knot, gives it extra secure placement for the hanger. And there is our finished wreath. Thanks for staying to the end of this tutorial. I'd love to hear your feedback on it and if you give it a try. Also love to have a thumbs up on this tutorial if you enjoyed it, and definitely share with those that you think would be interested, as well as joining my channel. That way you'll be notified anytime I post a new tutorial. So thanks for staying to the end, and I hope to see you in my next video.